Hello, welcome to another episode of Flowphase, the phase where pure flow is taking over all distraction and we fully tap in to our states of consciousness where presence fully remains. I'm your host, Phoenix. In today's episode, we got a quick talk with our friend Sam, who's living in Absurdistan, a community near Mangawhai, at the south end of Northland in Aotearoa, New Zealand. And he's giving us a brief idea about what he did with his light straw building and some more insights around earth building, which he is a total pro in it. He's the man. They built another building, mind blowing. I'll put some pictures in as well so you will see now. So thanks, Sam, for your conversation. It's been a while ago and I hope you're doing great, and I'm sending lots of love your way and towards Absurdistan, and I hope to see you all soon again. So enjoying the conversation, we're jumping straight in talking about natural fibers with earth building. So enjoy.
And straw gives it's like a bit like what's the concept of fiberglass.
Yeah, well, exactly right.
Just a resin, and it's got a mat.
Would flax work?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used fern. I used the fern, the bracken fern, and it worked really well.
Yeah. Bracken fern, that's actually a point.
There's
It's
plenty around it.
it's the right size.
Yeah. I mean, when it comes down to it, you're not really worrying too much about strength at all. That's not the point. You know, because once the clay goes hard, it's the clay that's giving it everything.
Yeah, giving it.
So it's not going to go anywhere, and it's not like structural. So you still have your roots fixed on a timber frame.
Yeah. So what did you do with this place, with this house?
Yeah, this is straw. This is clay straw.
And you use the same technique with...
yeah, exactly the same.
Do you call that cob?
No, they call it light earth. Basically, they call that light earth. So it's anything you can use: wood chips, pumice,
Pumice, because it's got that structural...
Well, no, because it's good insulating.
Oh, okay.
Mainly because it's got a good insulation.
A mate down in Hawke's Bay, who I've recommended Felix to, he's built his entire ground floor pack is pumice.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a champion building, all off-grid, the whole thing.
Yeah. Actually, I wanted to make an earth floor in this building, but it takes too long. We wanted to move in.
Yeah, it's a bit of a process.
Yeah, you've got to let it dry properly. But that's a nice floor too.
Yeah, I've seen one really nice one in Australia, another German brother who, just like with little stones and earth mixed together, and then finish it off with linseed oil.
Yeah, that's it.
And the feeling of it is
it's lovely.
beautiful.
Yeah.
But you really gotta take your time for it.
Yeah, you got to take a lot of time.
Can't rush it.
No.
I think that's really like one of the biggest keys with earth building.
Yeah.
Don't rush it.
Yeah.
How long did this take, Sam?
Oh no, the actual building, it dries very quickly. See, the funny thing too is when you use straw, it's got a built-in moisture meter. So what happens is it all sprouts because of all the seeds.
Yeah.
So you actually end up like there's like a wall of little bean sprouts. You know, looks like bean sprouts. And when they've completely died, you know your wall is dry enough to plaster.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
What a good story.
It looks really funny.
What did you use as plaster?
We use basically just clay, basically clay and
Local
sand.
clay, or did you
Yeah, I got why I didn't get it from here. It didn't work, but we just got a truckload in from Mangawhai.
No,
The
that
clay
close.
wasn't
No, the clay is no good. The clay is really strange. It's got a huge movement.
Yeah.
Like here, we have to actually build all our foundations you actually have to have them on. You've got to put piles underneath them, because what happens is in the summertime, it really shrinks away.
It does.
And it can leave all the foundation hanging in the air.
Yeah.
So it's that sort of close,
Yeah.
And that's not really what you want. You want something a bit more stable.
I wonder what that is. Did you do a chemical analysis of that? Of the actual clays? Because every clay is different, really.
Yeah, but what you can do, I mean, if there's all sorts of tests. I mean, it's very simple. If you want to know what's suitable for building, you simply you make up a clay like a potter's clay. As if you're going to make a pot, and you roll it into a cube. And if you can make a complete circle with it without it breaking, it's great.
It's suitable.
But if it just breaks up all the time,
Which
you
this
can't.
does, yeah.
Which this does.
Yeah.
So that's probably the best test.
Yeah, I found it really interesting. I found some clay yesterday digging some holes for some trees to plant, and it was it was weirdly structured through the soil. Like it was like not like you have your clay there. No, it's like weaving through the soil and mixed up.
Yeah.
So it wasn't very pure. That's what was my
No,
intention.
it's not. No. Oh, when I dig the holes there, I mean, every hole is different. You take the earth out.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. It's not like you got your clay here. No.
Yeah.
Might have a little bit there. And
Yeah.
Could we have a look at your floors in here?
Yeah. I do just wouldn't do it.
Now, Felix is a barefoot novice man.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh, right, good on you.
I've got his shoes off.
That's probably why you like clay floors.
Yeah. Oh, all the natural floors really.
Yeah, but I mean, this is just timber with an oil finish,
Yeah. No, it feels nice.
So, I just use oil on everything because I actually make kitchens, like kitchen.
Yeah. Oh,
I
you
just use timber with oil finishes.
Do you use olive oil? Do you use that mixed oil or straight linseed?
Now what I do now is I use it's Osmo. It's basically it's quite. Do you know that one? Osmo?
I do. Yeah.
That's
I haven't
basically
used it.
Well, the interesting thing with that, it's basically from soybeans and other oils. It's,
Really?
Yeah, and it dries them. Normally they use linseed oil and what's the other one? Linseed.
Neem?
No.
Yeah, no, linseed ain't. Oh, for God's sake.
Hemp? No.
Anyway, but basically there's only two oils that dry naturally.
Yeah.
You know, if you put them on, they dry. See, olive oil, if you put olive oil on that floor, it just stays,
Yeah.
it just stays like olive oil.
Coconut
Yeah.
oil, yeah.
But this Osmo apparently found a way of drying it naturally.
Oh.
And when they say boiled linseed oil, it's not boiled. What they've done, they put chemical dryers in it. So
Joking.
boiled linseed
Oh, that's
oil.
terrible.
Yes.
What a terrible.
I found that out a long time after I've been using it.
There you go.
That's what I wanted to do. That sort of jar is the perfect jar for
Yeah.
sprouting.
Yeah, well, I've got one of those in one of those lids.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Some sprouted.
Yeah.
What are you sprouting here?
I don't know. What's she got here?
Soda.
This is that thing. Oh.
It'll be brassica or something.
Yeah. No.
Alfalfa.
Alfalfa, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think of that floor?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
well, it's
nice.
just,
Is that tongue and group?
yeah, it's tongue group.
Mm.
That's a eucalyptus.
Oh, did you mill it here?
Well, I bought a New Zealand grown eucalyptus that I
Yeah.
bought here. Yeah.
So did you do that thing what you were saying that you changed the different aspects of the wall?
No, I didn't actually.
You didn't.
I didn't bother. No.
Okay.
Well, actually, my place is a bit of a compromise, which I didn't really want to do because I ran out of money making it. So the walls aren't as thick as I wanted.
Okay.
So the other houses, the other two, I built the other two as well.
Yeah.
They've got 300 thick walls.
Okay.
Mine are only 150 because I had a whole lot of 150. I had all the framing ready. So it works out all right. We don't really notice. I mean, it stays pretty warm.
Yeah, it doesn't get too cold.
No.
That's
No.
why.
And once you get if you warm it up, it keeps the warmth.
Yeah.
So you've only got to put the fire on for a while. No, it's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
No, it's nice because it's like it is small, but it's still spacious.
Yeah.
And
Not that small.
Oh,
If
no.
you compare it with the gigantic home,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
small. If you compare it with a tiny home standard,
Yeah.
it's large.
yeah.
I mean, up
No,
and
this
down.
is big enough for us. We don't want any bigger.
Yeah. No, it's perfect.
And that's why I left this gap in the middle because I thought makes it feel bigger.
Yeah.
Even though the upstairs isn't as big,
Yeah.
it doesn't feel as cramped.
No.
I grew up hating those classic Kiwi houses with a bloody 2.4
Yeah.
flat ceiling. I
Yeah.
just hate that.
Yeah.
So everything I always make a pitched roof at least.
Yeah. No, I was fortunate. I grew up in a state house, which
Yeah.
I think 3 metres, is it?
Oh.
The 50s state houses.
I'd be surprised if they were actually.
Well,
But anyway,
well, they're not as low as
Not as
the
low,
60s ones.
But anyway, I just didn't like flat
Oh no,
ceilings.
of course they're not 3 metres, but they'd
No.
be over. They'd be
2.7.
yeah, they'd be a bit big.
Mm.
Whereas say where I am, as you could see, it's 3.5 metres,
Yeah.
which I also enjoy.
Yeah, sure. That's great. Yeah. It's a different feeling altogether.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really nice. So how long did it take you to build this place?
Oh, it's hard to say. I probably, I built it over 2 years.
Yeah.
Because what I was doing, like I said, I came here with enough money to build it, and then by the time I did all the other buildings, I'd run out of money. So what I was doing, I was building this house and this one at the same time, and I think I was building that one, and I still hadn't finished this one.
And you had help from the community building?
I built this completely on my own,
Wow.
but the other ones, like the wall, I had help, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
But you never got someone, you never paid someone from outside to
No.
That's
no,
great,
No,
yeah.
no. Well, that was the thing I found, because when I did the house over there, I built that for the owner there, and like he paid me, so it was a paid job.
Yeah.
So the interesting thing, I've got data on how expensive it is to make walls, and it's very interesting. Like the earth walls are far cheaper than any other way of building if you do them yourself.
Yeah.
If you pay someone to do them, they're far more expensive.
Yeah.
It's very expensive if you pay people.
Yeah.
It's labour.
yeah.
It's very labour intensive.
Very labour intensive, yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you really want an earth building, and you know, I believe the best, like for myself, I would rather do it myself and invite my friends to help me.
Yeah, that's what we did here actually. What I did when we were doing the earth walls, I had friends come over, and the deal was they helped me, and we give them food and drinks at the end of the
Yeah.
day and that sort of thing. Yeah, that's
because
easy, yeah.
you know, you create your home, you create where you're gonna spend a lot of time in your life, and I think having this connection to know and look at your wall and feel it, that's something you created. That's something important.
I always just like too in a house the feeling that everything's natural. You know, I'm not preaching to convert it, but you actually notice it. That there's nothing like all the paints. Any paint is just bio paint, and there's only natural oils, and there's only timber and stuff.
Yeah.
And you really feel it. You really feel a difference when you go into I don't know.
Yeah. I've been working up at a workshop with a sort of natural paints, and there are a few different colors, the charcoal and the ochre, and the white one. What's the white one?
Lime.
Lime plaster. Yeah. And it feels like when you put it on the walls, it just feels beautiful, and you can make anything really, like however you want it. It's not like, and if you don't like it, you change it. Like.
Well, I found it something interesting too, because when I bought first time I used the natural paints, I thought they're quite expensive. They're a bit more expensive than the other paints. And then I found out 2 coats of the natural paint was the same as 3 coats of the other paint. So it actually didn't work out even more expensive.
Well, that and that's even on a wall like this that would suck the paint up.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd suck more up than a gibboard, wouldn't it?
Yeah, what I did on these, I make you put a size on. What was it? Just
A glue
something something very very simple, natural, like casein and water or something like that. Put that on first, and that gives it a seal, and then it doesn't suck up as much. Yeah.
True.
Oh, that's actually I left that unpainted.
Yeah.
So that's just the natural clay.
Yeah, and
that's just the colour.
Looks nice as well, having the contrast and having that as well sitting with the wood and.
Well, the whole place was like that, and I liked it that way. And then we realised it just makes it too dark.
Yeah.
The house felt too dark.
Yeah.
So we just left that one.
So having a bit of a mix. I really resonated to the ochre, to the sort of like brown, light brown paint.
Natural colour.
Even for the outside, I feel it really fits into the landscape.
Yeah. I'm just noticing this here. This is completely to the one side, but I was saying to Felix when he goes down to the South Island to go to Fleur's place, Fleur's
Oh,
restaurant.
yeah.
And this guy with his TV program,
Yeah.
he was asked which restaurant, if he had all expenses paid from London, where would he go to eat?
Oh, yeah.
And he said, Maraki. Fleur's
Oh, really?
place.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting, because when we did our trip down south, we went there. Just the last year, yeah, it's fantastic.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
And was she?
She was
walking
there,
around?
yeah, she was strutting around there, she's great. Yeah.
I mean, what is she? 80? She's early 80s, isn't she?
No, she's great.
So remember that, Felix?
Yeah,
Next
I
time
check it out.
recommendation.
Yeah.
Oh, look, thanks very much, Sam.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, no worries. No.
Is that your grandchildren?
Sorry?
Those are your grandchildren?
Yeah.
Lovely. 2?
Yeah, 2 girls. Yeah.
Nice.
Did your kids grow up here in the community?
No, I've only been with them there,
That was today's conversation. I hope you had a good time listening, feeling all inspired and nourished by the goodness. If you want, please check all the links in the video in the description. And if you want to give some support to me, please consider subscribing to the Patreon. You will receive more exclusive content, as well as once a year you will receive a gift package with a beautiful selection of herbs specific for your needs, as well as some biochar, activated charcoal for cleansing, and some Revolution is Love stickers. If that's satisfying you, please go to the Patreon and subscribe for $1 a month. Whatever else you can afford is highly appreciated. I'm wishing you a wonderful rest of your day, and highly thanking you for taking your time to tune in. Till the next time, much love and blessings.